We just got here early, sun's still up, people aren't quite here yet, but the kitchen just started cranking, so let's see what they're cooking at 晚上. 師傅你好. This is what we call a 大排檔, which literally translates to big licensed stall. They make this thing we call 小炒, small stir fries. They specialize in fresh seafood, huge amount of seasoning, big aromatics, high octane cooking, always absorbing new cultural influences, serving a huge amount of people. So we're in the district, a neighborhood called Shamshui-Po. Shamshui-Po is known for a lot of manufacturing, a lot of textiles, and this type of eating was sort of blue-collar and democratic and all over the place. Everyone from every sector of society all over Hong Kong will descend on places like this because you get to drink cold beer, eat hot food, all 4 seasons. Because of the history, the push and pull, there aren't that many Dai Pai Dongs left. In Hong Kong, there are probably only around about 20 of these guys left. You read different stories. Some people might say there used to be 700, there used to be 2,000, there used to be 3,000. Point is, as wonderful as this place is, a little bit of a rare sight. These are really traditional, old school types of restaurants in Hong Kong where government gave people licenses to cook on the street. Now, the government doesn't issue these licenses anymore, which means that the only way to keep cooking at a place like this is to transfer that license from a friend to a friend or from one generation to the next generation.
都係政府呢個牌。
哈哈。即係而家冇
90幾歲嘅。
哦。
即係佢阿媽整嗰個鋪頭咪90幾。
Oh, so this license they've held on to for 60 years. As a result, these guys are guys who are operating it. They're not the owners of the license, but they're the operators of the restaurant. The way it's set up is based on lines. This chef's job here, what you might call a garde-manger, is to put together these little bowls of ingredients that are then passed off to the wok station so that all the wok guys need to do is cook it and then put it on top of a plate. Whatever the chef needs for their dish, that's the guy that's going to put it all together. On the right-hand side is the seafood butcher. He's going to butcher, clean, and prepare all of the seafood to order. All the seafood. Fresh comes in every single day. These tanks are all live fish. You get pomfret, you have dongxingban, and crabs as well, and that's what we're going to ask chef to make. This is crab that's known for its flesh. It's killed to order, chopped up, split up, butchered. Woo! In the middle are 2 chefs, each with their own woks. They specialize in their own dishes. Right-hand side tends to be the slightly more complicated, oftentimes seafood dishes. Left-hand side, a lot more sauces and vegetables, stir-fries. Everything they need is an exact arm's reach. They share a seasoning station in the middle that has all the things they need. Oyster sauce, salt, sugar, MSG, chili oil, chili paste. The chefs don't even need to see the order. Once they see the ingredient hit the table, they know what dish they have to make. All the chef needs to focus on is cooking. Flip, 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 flip. Only needs a couple of tosses to bring everything together. Oh my God. That was like 4 or 5 tosses, 15, 20 seconds. No joke. When you're stir frying, if you toss something into the air, then when it's in the air, because of how hot that wok is, it stops cooking. When it touches that wok again, it's hot again. So it's cooking only by conduction. So as it tosses and tosses and tosses, it's like tss, 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 and just gets seared and seared and seared all over again. That temperature reaches 400 plus degrees. It goes through the Maillard reaction, and all those sugars inside of those ingredients starts to caramelize. There's a sweetness, umami, all of that starts to be expressed. The wok cooks will finish the cook in a matter of minutes, if not seconds. Once that hot food is done, it's going to come out right in the middle where the servers will pick those plates up and bus them directly to the tables. 只係想問下咧，其實大排檔最出名嘅食鑊氣啦，你哋係咪特別熱㗎隻鑊，定係特別熱㗎？
呢啲咧就少火水嘅，而家冇㗎啦。而家政府係唔發牌嘅，幾日你知？
哦。Now, because this is a Dai Pai Dong, this is not a regular Chinese restaurant inside, the government gives them a license that's been grandfathered in to cook with kerosene. Kerosene. Oh my God. Okay. That's the secret. Kerosene makes this extra, extra, extra hot. You can't get stovetops this hot in Hong Kong anymore. 真係好熱啊！
爛晒㗎啦，燒到，依家都燒到爛晒㗎啦。嗰啲磚啊甩晒出嚟嘅，
Yeah.
抌出嚟哦，得㗎啦，我要整㗎啦。
明。
燒到爛晒㗎，爆啊！因為啲火太過猛啊。
In Hong Kong, restaurants don't really take tips. So if you were a restaurateur, you ran restaurants, and you wanted to make a little bit more money, the key is to serve more people. That's where this essence of speed comes in. It's all about a brutalist sort of efficiency, right? The tables here span the entire block. And honestly, there's a type of freedom and do whatever you want spirit. The number of tables that are in this restaurant that they can serve is dependent on where the cars are parked. Today, unfortunately for them, as you can see, somebody else parked the car right where these folding tables and these plastic stools are supposed to be. So, sat down for dinner. A bunch of friends came with us. We're going to get some Dai Pai Dong food. 哥哥，叫咩？好，豉椒炒聖子、豬手、避風塘炒蟹。呢個黑椒牛柳粒。差唔多啦，我有幾多嘢？椒鹽魷魚，炒個菜啦，同埋。你菜係幾多色？唔同嘅，兩回事嚟嘅。一係整豆苗嘅豆苗啦，蒜蓉蝦。Boss lady said, I think they do at least 3 or 4 turns here at night. The funny thing is, she has no idea how many people she serves a night, but I'm sure she knows how much money she's making. GQ Taiwan, this is my favorite dish. This is the dish you order to test the wok technique of the chef. Very familiar clay pot. Oh my goodness, we can't stop. When you get to describe food in studio, I can talk through all the ingredients if you have time. But here, everything happens so fast. It's like sports casting. You have to start. Okay, typhoon shelter crab. Look at this. Are you joking? Are you joking? That's a whole claw. No joke. So hot. You want those like earthy, almost burnt chili crisp cones right at the end, but at the top, you want that bright sparks of that small dried bird's eye chili. And the fresh pepper, don't really taste that much, but that's mostly there for color. I think so much about Dai Pai Dong cooking is about style. And here, chef is trying to address all those layers of heat. I'm just sitting here, and for the next 2 minutes, I'm going to be tasting that crab. Okay. The first time I came to Oi Man Sang was seeing chef off in the distance. When you walk into this restaurant space, you walk down the middle of the road, and in this kitchen, all you see are his bright yellow shorts flapping in the wind. Chef has forearms of a wok god. Nothing stops him. No heat, no fire, no injury. Because he's the coolest dude in all of Hong Kong. Cheers. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, let's get out of here. So, I should pay. Okay.